At Roseville High School, junior D'Marcis Gresham is known for putting smiles on the faces of his teammates.
Yeah, I'll bring a lot of jokes. Ask anybody on this team, they'll tell you I'm the funniest on the team for surely.
He's definitely got to be the funniest guy on the team.
Always cracking jokes anytime, you know.
Like, oh yeah, how you doing? How you doing, bro?
Like, speaking of baby voice, it's pretty funny.
Talks a good amount of smack, so yeah. He's definitely a pretty funny guy to have on the team.
He just makes a lot of jokes, cracks the whole team up sometimes, and he's a good guy to be around.
And on the faces of his coaches.
Yeah, so D'Marcis is working really, really hard. You know, we've talked a lot about what it'll take to get him to play Saturday football. And, you know, we've had lots of conversations, and he seems to be, you know, he's bought in on wanting to be the best football player he could be, not only on the field, but, you know, all the other stuff that goes with it, like the mental piece, like being a good teammate, having great body language, being mentally tough, right? So, like, those are all things that he's committed to working on to be a complete player.
So what does D'Marcis bring to the Tigers this year?
Energy, for surely, competitiveness, and just overall just a funny, good kid.
But there was a period of time when D'Marcis had trouble finding a smile of his own. As part of a freshman team that had a great season in 2022, D'Marcis spent the offseason working on getting better until disaster struck.
We were up on the upper field over there, and we're doing the ankle drill in the rain. It was 3 cones, and I went and planted, and then one of my teammates went for my knees and twisted me, and I just heard a big snap, and I knew it was over with. I was crying and screaming at the top of my lungs like no other. It was scary for me.
It was a torn ACL and a partially torn meniscus, and he would be out for 8 to 12 months.
It was kind of heartbreaking, but I knew I just had to push through it and do what I had to do to get back, so I wasn't really that down, but it played a big toll on me.
D'Marcis was sidelined for his entire sophomore season, a period that tested his upbeat personality.
It paid me pretty hard because I had a good workout off season, and then after that, my confidence was kind of low, so it took me a lot to build it back up.
You know, at times he was really frustrated because he wanted to get out there and play. Obviously, when guys play football, they have a passion for the game, and sitting on the sideline is something that they don't enjoy. So D'Marcis, we had to kind of slowly get him back out there, and you know, there's times where he doesn't feel right, and there's his knees bother him a little bit, and we just have to be patient and understand that it's just going to be a process to get him back 150% confident.
But after hard rehab and a tight support system, it wasn't long before D'Marcis made his way back to the field.
It was the first day they let me start putting pressure on my foot. I came out, we had an orange and black game, and like I walked through the gate over there, and everyone's face just like lit up and looked at me, and I had everybody come over here. So that was that really sparked me up even more to try to get back out here with them. Had the parents in the stands too. D'Marcis, I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So far in 2024, D'Marcis helped Roseville defeat district rivals in the first 2 weeks of the season, gradually regaining his mobility and confidence in his first varsity season.
Honestly, before the game started, I was so nervous, but like I said, I had my teammates with me. They were just telling me, just don't think about it, just go out there and play. And after the first snap, I had a big tackle for loss, and after that, my spark I just started going crazy the rest of the game.
It's really hard to duplicate a 6', 215-pound guy that before his knee injury ran a 4.740.
He's a very physical player. He's a very electric player. He goes around the field, flies around with a lot of energy.
He's one of those guys that he can joke around and be funny with everyone, but then when it comes to like game day and the right times, he can be serious. And he really gets the team going. He really gets locked in. If someone's down, you know, he'll always go check on him and everything, always make sure our mind's right.
As he gets his confidence back with his knee and gets just kind of more familiar, not familiar, but just gets more comfortable playing football. And I think he's almost there, to be honest with you. Just working through any of the mental stuff that where he thinks there's something going on. He just has to trust his body and his doctors and all the hard work he put into rehab. And every week he gets a little bit better, and I can tell he gets a little bit more confident. And, you know, ideally, you know, we want him to continue to ascend and peak, you know, and get stronger as the season's going on, and then peak as we get into the playoffs.
The 2024 season rolls on for Roseville, and as for that smile that D'Marcis was missing last year, it's back and brighter than ever.
Just don't look back at the past. Just keep moving forward, and whatever happens, happens. Keep your head up.
From Roseville High School, I'm Nick Pecoraro, and you are watching Premier Preps.